Hey all, and welcome back for another HellfireComms Patreon Quick Look. Today we're checking out a horror game by the name of Friday the 13th. The Game. Very apt title, if you will. It describes the thing it is. Now sadly, due to the lack of me having like PS Plus or whatever the fuck the online thing for the PlayStation 4 is called, we are going to be stuck with offline play on this one, which means we're going to be forced into the role of Jason, and we have to go about killing some bots and whatnot. Now, if you were to play online, you could also play the role of a counselor whose role is to basically fuck Jason over and escape wherever you are. But here, I'm gonna relish having a bit of manhunt play, I believe. This was commissioned by Ben G, and I appreciate you waiting, mate. Just like always. What would you like, mate?
Crystal Lake sounds so nice.
It does. Very iconic, as it were. Do I have any other Jasons? I don't think so.
We're stuck with Part 2 Baghead Jason, it seems.
Difficulty? Easy. Yes, please.
It's our first time playing. I think it makes sense to start off with it easy.
5 sounds like a good, nice round number.
Alright.
Hell yeah. Why are these guys going out in the middle of the night to skinny dip and whatnot? If anything, Jason is just cosmic retribution.
Yeah, right? I mean, it's like, that's against the law. Public indecency. I mean, really, is there any proof Jason isn't just a cop?
Seriously. Very nice. This is how online matches start, and did you see that character model?
It was a little off. It looks like something didn't load right. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah, well, the game has mixed stuff. Let's see. I can run, but I have stun resistance sense.
So you're not very sneaky is what I'm reading here. It seems like you're more the brutish type. So there are a bunch of different Jasons you can get based off of all of the Jason movies. Sadly, there was meant to be a long road of content that was supposed to come out for this game, but it did have a few, let's say, barriers. Rather, legal trouble prevented them from continuing with this game.
I see him. I'm coming for you, you son of a bitch!
So from what I can tell, Jason cannot go through windows, but he can break down doors, which is very helpful for dealing with the campers here.
You can't hide from me. Yep, he's gone.
We got one of them. First blood. Hey, that's Rambo, not Jason, silly. I mean, there's a perfectly good door there.
Well, what's one door if you can't make it into 2 doors? I'm just thinking down the line, because you can set traps, you can, cut off the cancels at the pass and whatnot.
So it seems in general, the goal of the counselors is to try and escape or subdue Jason through, there's a couple means of at least stopping him, preventing him from doing stuff, but essentially they're given a bunch of objectives such as get the car running or, call for help. So they have a certain thing given to them, and your job is just to stop them from doing that.
Doop-a-doo. Oh. It's okay. Don't matter if it's locked, I can knock it down.
One of the abilities that this Jason does have is called the Morph, which essentially lets you horror movie teleport somewhere. So you can, appear somewhere away from them, which is, if used effectively, is really spooky. You just got your shift there, which basically Jason becomes invisible, and your movement speed does go up. It does become first-person view, and it's a little spooky for players because they can't see ya.
I think I just laid a trap there. Not entirely sure of the buttons for this.
Yeah, so they kind of just threw you in. It looks like you do have a knife throw. Looks like you have a couple different things here. So you have 20 minutes to kill the counselors. That's how long a match goes for.
I heard someone. Where you at, you motherfucker? I would be the worst serial killer ever.
Is that a bad thing?
I don't know, to be honest.
So I'm just reading here. One really interesting thing is apparently if the players are communicating with each other via microphone online, you will hear them if you're close by. So that's a way that you can, sneak around and do stuff.
Oh, I hears you. There's gotta be someone in there. I just knocked really loud on the door. Hello? Solicitors?
It's the pizza guy. I got your ham, pineapple, and death pizza right here. I did see it blinking that someone was in there, so he must be somewhere. Or she. Could be a she as well.
Well, unless they went out, like, the window or something.
That's a cool view.
That's my boy.
Did you get someone in there?
I think I might have done.
Oh. Hey. Cool.
Dun dun dun. Okay, so that's that. That's take a picture. We don't want that. No, you're pressing the wrong buttons, Tom. It's murder time, not photo time.
Let's see here. Controls. Let me see if I can grab some things to show us how we can use our abilities here. So you can use abilities with the triangle button by holding it. It should give you a couple different abilities that you can kind of move the mouse or move the control stick over to.
I see ya. Not the smartest, are you?
No, not really. Climbing right below you.
Yes. Kill for mother.
Right, what else do we have here? Whoa, whoa, oh god, whoa.
Ah, that's you using the shift ability to get through the forest there.
Ah, cool, so that's how he does it.
Oh, so you see the 4 buttons at the side there? Those are each of your, you hold R1, and then you can press the button to use each of those abilities there. So it's just when they're lit up, like, top, right, left, down. So each of those will let you use your ability by holding R1 and pressing it. So this will let you warp somewhere.
Right, you make some noise.
So it says here there are 3 ways that the people can escape. They can escape via the car, they can escape via the boat, or if they get the fuse box running, they can call for help. So they're kind of all trying to do all the objectives, and you're trying to stop as many of them as you can.
It's a little bit like Dead by Daylight in that regard.
Yeah, very similar, which makes sense, because those 2 games, like this one and that one there, kind of developed concurrently. And so, this one died. Dead by Daylight went on to be super popular, and I think is even just going to get Jason as, if they don't already have Jason as DLC, will be getting Jason as DLC. So, I think the legal trouble for this game ended up making Dead by Daylight even better.
Okay, so we're not getting any pings anymore.
I think we have 3 or 2 left. I think we've killed 3 so far, so we need to try and find out where these wacky teens are.
Well, that was someone in there. We should be warping to, like, the car and stuff like that, just to make sure they're not, bouncing around trying to fix stuff.
Now, you do have a sense, that's your bottom, your X ability there, so you could try that one and see if that will show if there's anyone nearby.
Yeah, gotta get used to the controls and whatnot. I'm breaking this for later, okay? It's like a snack. I'm just putting it away. No one around. I saw that pop in. Jason sees all.
Jason sees beyond the Unreal Engine.
Are you hiding in the toilet?
Now where will people go? It's not like there's just the woods here.
Yeah, no one here. Let's see, where haven't I gone? Around here.
So it doesn't warp you exactly where you place it down. It does put you somewhere nearby out of the view of people. So it is a place that is, you know, safe. You'll never warp in front of someone. You'll always warp in a place where it seems like, oh, how did he get here?
Right. Okay, duly noted.
I don't think Jason's gonna have that problem. He's not the speediest boy.
You ever play hide and seek in the woods?
I have. Not at night, though, which would be a very different experience, I'm sure.
Classic. You ever watched a Friday the 13th film? I honestly can't say I have.
I haven't either. I think the Angry Video Game Nerd did a big retrospective, though, on them, and I remember watching his videos on them, well, when he would do all the Halloween horror, you know, stuff, and I'd watch all of his things there, so I remember seeing quite a bit of, you know, the footage of each of them, what made them different. The concept of Jason X is still, in my eyes, the funniest thing ever. Just like, Jason in space, why not? You know, that's great, that's awesome.
What am I doing here exactly?
So I think that's a knife in the wall. If you get it, you can, you have 3 knives, if you see at your bottom there. So you can throw that out at people's legs, and then you'll, cripple them and be able to come up and... Or is that a different one? Is it,
Ooh.
I would use your sneak or something here.
Which one's that, mate?
I think it's your square.
I want to go in the house. Very useful, Tom.
Well, you snuck up on the house. Couldn't see it coming. So if you see them there, you should probably throw a knife at their leg. Oh, hi, she's right there.
Am I blind? Oh.
Just chilling. She's got the gas. The gas is one of the ingredients for either the boat or the car there.
Oh god, I can't see, it's so dark. Oh, thank you.
Her giant flashlight tells you so.
You're lucky I can't aim.
They
Got him.
deserve to die, Jason.
Alright, I
Make
think that's
them
1
suffer.
left now.
Without gas, they ain't going nowhere fast.
So I see there's a big Jason meter in the corner. I sure wonder what that is.
Jason meter. Jasonometer, I think is the correct term.
Yes, yeah, that's when the scientists invented it. That's what they gave it the nomenclature of.
Don't use your fancy teacher words on me. I know I'm not smart.
I just like the word nomenclature because it's like you say it and nobody knows how to spell it. Some of the stretch goals that were going to be added were a lot of environmental kills, liquid nitrogen to the face. There was going to be a space level where you send people out into space.
Oh, Jason X, that's what the liquid nitrogen killer's from. I have actually watched Jason X, it's coming back to me now.
Oh, wow, okay. Drill bits added to the map to create spinning death environmental kills.
Nice.
Jason X himself was going to be one later on added there. Control panel, rock so hard it smashes your brain out. A lot of different stuff. Summer camp cabin retreat, so you get your own little cabin to chill in between matches. That would have been cool. That's the problem with Kickstarter stuff, is when you go back and look at them, you're like, man, look at all this stuff that could have been in.
We're getting the authentic experience here of being a serial killer in a big woods, not being able to find a fucking soul.
That's how it be, I guess. Big fan of how he just his axe goes right through that door.
Oh boy, they're gonna escape because I cannot fucking find them. I'm doing my best scary violin stings.
Oh, I see some red.
What does it mean though?
I think that means that over there is where our target is. Looks like it was in that house right there. Locked door. That's good. Busting through! Seems like not in there. Try your sense again.
He's outside. I don't know if that is the person, though.
I think so, because it's the red seems to only be the actual people. Oh, I see fire. Oh, is that him? There we go.
Jason, my boy, do you know what your gift is?
Oh, he knifed you in the throat. That's new.
Cannot
Gotta be careful about that.
You can never die.
He's killing me!
That's my boy.
I'm not sure that was all of them, but...
Pay.
It seems you got, well, maybe 4 or 5. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, nice.
5 of 6? I thought we put 5 in.
I think the 6th one is a person who can come along and help.
Jason.
Oh, right. I remember hearing about that. How there are bots who will sometimes come in as part of the actual game to help the people. So you're right.
Yeah. There we go. Good stuff. And I leveled up. I didn't lose, I just didn't win as good as I would have liked. That's Jason's mom, by the way.
Yeah, it's a bit weird. So it looks like Deborah Kim came out alive.
Oh, you lucky wee Kim. Murdered, seek and destroyed. Interesting, I wonder what the difference is. Well, match is over now. So, what else we got here?
There is the challenges, which are like pre-built little scenarios. The first one is, you know, a pretty basic one of there's 2 people in the woods, and you can find different objectives to kill them.
Locked, everything's locked, everything's locked, everything's locked. So that's something if you want to go back into like offline bots and whatnot. Let's look at the virtual cabin to close things out here.
Oh, it looks like they did add it in eventually. Huh. That was a goal originally, but I guess maybe they said, you know what, we got enough money, because a lot of people bought this game. There wasn't so much on the Kickstarter that there was a ton, but I guess through just purchasing, they kept adding stuff, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, there you go. Now, the game says it can go up to 60. It's trying to approach 60, but for the life of me, when I tested out this earlier, it sure as hell didn't look approaching 60. You can judge for yourself.
Is this a bit of a cabin in the woods style, not a real cabin?
Well, it's just a virtual cabin. As part of the Kickstarter campaign, certain high-tier backers could get their likenesses added or included into the game. His best 2 stats are Repair, 10 out of 10, and Stealth.
Huh.
Good for him.
That's a nice thing. It's always fun getting yourself put into a Kickstarter. Have you done that yet?
I have not. Hello. Jesus.
The Spring Break 1984 clothing DLC.
It was a bit of a challenge, apparently. Good for them.
I did see around the cabins, there was a couple portraits of people that I looked at and I'm like, yeah, that looks like a Kickstarter backer. Oh, voiced by Christina V. Cool.
There you go. Wait, what's the triangle button do exactly? Oh, it just turns off the information.
This is so that you can turn off the information. People can look at themselves and say, this was a good spending of $2,000 to put myself in this video game.
I dare not exit. Not yet. What's in the fridge? What's in the fridge? Oh. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah.
Oh, just some cool facts about the story. I like that.
So yeah, there's a lot of fan service in the game, from what I've seen at the very least.
Which makes it really sad when you go back and hear that, like, yeah, the original creators basically turned off, or they were like, no, you can't make this because we own the rights. You can't do it anymore. And it's like, well, they did a really good job, so why would you get rid of this?
This one's locked for some reason.
It might, if I recall reading, there are some stuff that are exclusive to playing a lot of matches, and so it seems like you can unlock some match stuff here.
Okay. Oh god. Words, 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 words.
I see the word license and my brain immediately shuts down. Like when I see a lot of words and then the word license, it's like, oh, oof. Well, not really.
No. Hello. Bonnie. Anyone in here? No? Well, alright then.
This looks like a kid's area, which is creepy in a game about killing people. I'm not sure about that.
Oh. Hello. Bed. Da-da-da. Da-da-da.
Huh. Interesting.
That's what you get for having sex, I suppose. Nice. Very good, yes. The spanner. Or wrench, I guess. Favoured by Super Mario of Brooklyn.
That's him. The duck, the most powerful weapon.
Jason's relationship with animals is undefined. It's like when you go on a wiki and it says, like, character, deceased, location, afterlife. I think I'm having more fun with this than I did with the actual killing.
I like these little museum modes. They're a lot of fun.
A long night at Camp Blood. Okay. History. Lore.
It's like a built-in wiki, without it being a built-in wiki, because those are dry.
I know when to go out, when to stay in. Get things done.
Interesting, you can enter a password. Ooh, this is some sneaky stuff. If it's gonna literally be Jason, that would be insane. I don't think it is.
Oh, thank God for that.
It's a little too easy, I think. There's a lot of people there.
Yes, yes there are. Can I go outside? Nope, that door is locked. This guy just chilling here kind of creeps me out.
So, because if you look, it looks like the place is frozen in time, right? So, at least the people are. What with it being a construct of a cabin and not a real one.
Whew, well, this has been fun, but I think I've had enough of this crazy cabin that time forgot. So, Tanner, that was Friday the 13th, the game, offline. What did you think?
I think that, boy, if you get this game, better have PlayStation Plus, or Xbox Live, or Nintendo Online, even though it's not on Nintendo, but I wouldn't put it past it coming there one day, what with these graphics.
Are you sure? Double check to make sure it's not on Switch, mate.
Oh, watch me be a horrible person, and it actually be Friday the 13th Switch. Oh, shoot, it totally is. Oh.
Told you.
I feel like a big dummy.
Well, just imagine me coming up behind you, like Jason with a mask on, going, double check, fact check. Oh, lordy. Here's everyone who's currently playing. If you want to see us bumble through a game of your choice, check out patreon.com/HellfireComms, and we'll see what we can do. I didn't kill all the counsellors on easy mode, but I got 5 out of 6. They were just standing around like it weren't no fang. Much like in the actual movies, I guess. We'll see you next time for another HellfireComms Patreon Quick Look. Bye-bye.